Me too. What do you want to eat?
I don't know. I want something like spicy but sweet. Something that reminds me of home, but not American food. You know, something with like ginger and chili and...
Reminds you of home, but where have we called home except America? Malaysia! Excuse me, Joe.
But last time, we had to drive halfway across the country to get Malaysian food.
That's right, we went to Pappa Rich in Houston, and the food was okay, but it wasn't great.
Could we? Should we?
No.
Let's fly halfway across the world to get Malaysian food!
Great idea! And then we will film it, but I won't edit it and make it into a video for like a year because I'm too busy being teacher of the year at my school.
Oh, wow.
Great idea, Iris! Let's go to Malaysia! Yay!
Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia. Negaraku. Iris dan saya tinggal di KL untuk 5 tahun. 3 years after leaving, it was time to balik kampung. The main purpose of this trip was, of course, to eat, because otherwise the whole opening scene of this video makes no sense. A close second reason to come back was to see our friends and revisit a place that was our home for 5 years. We decided to do a road trip around peninsular Malaysia with a quick side trip to Kuching for the Rainforest World Music Festival. We started our trip in KL and of course started our eating with breakfast. Tell us, Iris, how is it?
It's very good. Just Kobe ice, very good. Delicious.
Our first dish we had to have was roti canai because it is our favorite breakfast food and the one we really cannot find or make ourselves in the States. This morning we went with roti bawang, roti keju, and plain roti canai. It was just okay.
A bad roti canai is still a good roti canai. It's like pizza in America. Like, yeah, a lot of people hate Domino's, but it's still pizza. It's still okay. It is what it is.
We're at Chen Ming King to get some pork noodles, char siu, and two yolk.
Pork noodles was near the top of our list of foods we wanted to have again. Of course we ordered some extra. We love our suyok. Of course I filmed Iris eating noodles. See? She loves it.
So how was the noodle experience?
Oh, it was so good. It was really good. Now I'm really full.
Was it worth flying halfway around the world for?
Yes.
51 ringgits for the 2 noodle dishes, the pork, and the wonton soup, and the 2 drinks. Comes out to about $13. So, your own cost-wise, that's pretty good. That's not a bad price for Malaysia anyway, 51 ringgits. I feel like it's a pretty fair deal for that amount of food. Sedap, is it? Jom cuba cari makanan sedap? Yeah, that's it, we found sedap, makanan sedap. How's the chomp?
Good. This is my brother's favorite drink.
Oh, that's... How was the Nasi Lemak at Village Park?
Oh, it was very good. Delicious. I like that Nasi Lemak. It's good. The sambal is very good. Smoky.
Was it worth flying halfway around the world?
Yeah.
I mean, answer your question always is yes, I hope. Otherwise, this is all pointless. So, in preparing to come to Malaysia, of course, we made a list of the foods we want to try and the restaurants we want to visit in Kuala Lumpur. This is a nostalgia trip for us. We've eaten everything, literally everything in the world. I feel like we've eaten bugs. I've not eaten rectum yet. I guess that's one thing I haven't eaten. Anyway, I went way off track here. Point is, number 1 on that list was roti canai. Number 2, though, was probably Nasi Lemak. We decided to come to the Village Park restaurant today for breakfast because it's our personal favorite from Cuba Cari Makanan Sedap. Let's go try to find some delicious food.
That's the cutest son ever! Look at him! Selamat datang ke kampung saya.
That's one beat. No shit, alright.
Day one of Malaysian driving road trip done. Very easy driving there, to be fair. Most of the days are easy driving because Malaysia is such a small country, but we go from Kuala Lumpur to Malacca. Now we're in Malacca. Come here for food. First up, pork satay. Staying at a lovely little heritage hotel. Looks like one of the old, like, what do they call them, old clan houses. Kevin should probably record a video of the hotel. Put that in here too. Hopefully you did, Kevin.
We are at the pork satay place. I don't know the name of it.
Satay is usually beef, chicken, or lamb. This is the only time we've ever had pork satay, and it was amazing. Next up is probably our favorite Malacca food, chindo with gula Malacca.
So why do you particularly like chindo in Malacca?
Oh, because the gula Malacca is like from here. It's really the best I can get in Malaysia. So it's really the tastiest and the sweetest. And this is it's like Kindle is from Nyonya, so this is very OG Kindle.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that.
The chindo was as good as we remembered it, and nothing is better on a hot day to cool down. Next, we walked around for a bit before heading back to our hotel to relax. Here's a little bit of our beautiful heritage hotel. There were several courtyards and fun little things to see all throughout.
After a little rest, we're gonna go out in search of Malacca's true treasure. That might be a controversial statement. Nyonya food. Irish will have to explain later what Nyonya is, because I can never remember. I believe it was Chinese men who came here and married Malaysian women. She's giving her a thumbs up. Nyonya food. Listen, people go search for these great cuisines and go like Thai, Malaysian cuisine. Malaysian cuisine is awesome. But you got this little corner of the world, Malacca, and you got Nyonya food. And it's awesome. So let's go get it. Jom cuba cari makanan sedap. Is that the Texas flag behind you?
It's the Malacca flag. Don't mess with Malacca.
Now, if you remember last time, we traveled halfway across the country to get Malaysian food. Linked right here. Let's see if I remember to link it. We talked about stopping at Buc-ee's and seeing the Texas flag, which is exactly the same as the Malacca flag, which Malacca claims is just a coincidence. But it's definitely not. They definitely stole it and the slogan. No way that's a coincidence. Behind me are some of the original Portuguese fortifications. This was originally a Portuguese city, right? That was a Dutch city. And then it was an English city, because the English took over everything. And it became a Malaysian city. Right? But the Portuguese had it as an open port. If I remember correctly, it was the Dutch that then started imposing the levies and taxes, and that killed the whole business. But they all went to Penang. But at the time, under the Portuguese, this was the largest port in the world. So it's cool. Why are you so excited about Nyonya food?
Because it's delicious and different. You don't find it everywhere, especially the Kuala one, because it's like this nut. If you don't cook it right, it's poisonous. You gotta like bury it in the ground.
Didn't we try to order it once and they didn't have it?
Often. I feel like often they don't have it, so I was very excited they had it here.
If I die, let's see if she gave me Nyonya. What is this?
This is the kalua, so there's chicken and then there's kalua, which is the nut here, and that's one of the poisonous. You don't here, right? But we have to take veggies.
Nyonya food is a cuisine that comes originally from the Malacca area due to Chinese traders settling and marrying with the local Malay. Their food is a mix of Chinese and Malay influences, with Malaccan Nyonya food being heavily influenced by Malay and Indonesian spices and foods.
Oh, it's very cool. Oh, it's got a sour aftertaste. Sorry, very good. That's very nutty, earthy flavor to it. Actually, it tastes like they took the ground, burned it, and then put it on the chicken. Oddly though, it works pretty well with the chicken, I'm not gonna lie. The chicken's a little more refined or dignified, it's a little sweeter almost, the chicken, so it's really good. Sorry, that sour aftertaste really took me by surprise at first, so nothing. So what do you think of the Nyonya food?
It was good. It was very good. They don't have as big of a selection of various Nyonya foods as some of the other restaurants we've been to, but they had what I really wanted, which was the luwak, and their rendang was ridiculous. It was very good.
That was the sayo champur.
It was very good. And I thought that the vegetables were very good. I thought they were sauteed very well. I don't love mushrooms, and there were a lot of mushrooms, but otherwise I thought like Kevin really done well. Kevin, not as much of a fan.
And now? I don't have anything to add to that. I just wanted to film it, which actually feel helpful. Like to make me. She knows how much I like these. Nyonya food, great. Rendang, fantastic. Some of the best I've had. What's the dish called? The deadly seed dish, great. Just surprisingly sour. Vegetables, Irish had all those. Well, now that I survived the poisonous seed, let me just say it's on this walk now to get chindel. We're gonna get chindel from the cool place. Earlier we got it from the traditional place, now the cool place. On this walk, Iris did say, well, maybe next time we're at a crosswalk, I'll just push you into traffic. So again, if I get hit by a car, it's Iris's fault. Of course, if she's foolish enough to save this camera, this is awkward. Famosa, more like fabulous. No, can you say that, I said?
Oh. No. No, I'll say it.
Iris, tell me what to say. I tell Iris what to say. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say
It's a very bad joke.
famosa, more like fabulous. That's a great joke. That's famosa. I guess joke only works if you know that's famosa behind me.
Malacca is just so great because it's such a small town, but there's so much history and so many cute shops, good food, all packed into such a small area with a great little river district, which is nice and cool in the evenings. I just think it's a fun and easy day trip from KL.
Sat there, second chin today. It's a little different because it comes with ice cream on top. And bigger, I think, but ice cream on top. So yeah, alright. We'll try making on top. Alright, let's see. You know what does it? The texture difference. I get so close.
Sorry.
The texture difference, it really does for the ice cream. The smoothness gets the shaved ice. I love it. It's dripping all over me, so I'm gonna stop now. Wait, well, who's this guy behind you?
This is the arm wrestling guy, but I don't know anything about him. He's big and strong.
I'm gonna eat some breakfast. Iris found a place. I believe there's popia with pork lard, maybe. I was going to get by a car. After we eat breakfast, our road trip adventure in Malaysia will continue. We'll drive from Malacca to Johor Bahru, where we've never been. We've been to Johor to go to Legoland, but never actually to Johor Bahru, the city. What do they say? The football team, JDT. Boys of the Straits.
We're at a place for breakfast, Popia Place. Pork lard popia, which sounds delicious. And try some nyonya dumplings. They're blue, which means it must either have pea flour. Yeah, it must have some kind of pea flour in them. It's like sweet, but a little bit sugary. Really good.
Nyonya dumplings. So we had nyonya for dinner, and now we're having nyonya for breakfast too. We'll try about that stuff. That's very good. It's fatty, chewy, such a wonderful meal. Sedap.
Like the taco. But paper baked chicken.
Well, the camera can't focus very well, but you can see that looks like that's the one with the pork, we think. There. Alright, so let's try it. Good. There's so much hope in the middle. A little spicy aftertaste too. Oh, that's very good. Really good.
Johor Bahru. There it is. It is a booming city, in part because of its foreign neighbor to the south, Singapore. There are many in the city that commute to Singapore every day for work. You can see the traffic here on the causeway. We made it to Johor. Of course we're hungry. Oh God, it's the theme of this trip. Let's go eat. We're gonna eat
Paper baked chicken.
paper baked chicken. Chicken and paper. What could go wrong? Let's go. Where are we?
We're restaurant Texing. My friend recommended it. Thanks, Sangeeta. Hopefully, we'll see. We're gonna try the paper chicken. Right.
This is a famous dish that this restaurant has been making for a really long time. These kampong chickens are baked for 2 hours in their own juices and these like special Chinese herbs to create a delicious, delectable, soft, tender meat chicken that is oh so super.
Here we go, Sangeeta. Let's see it. Oh man, it's really good. It's called like super flavorfully and like the meat is like very tender and cooked well. It's like a very comfort dish, like totally.
So what's your final impression on paper chicken?
Delicious. It's worth traveling halfway around the world.
All right, the rain has finally stopped, and now we're back out to explore Johor Bahru. We got a couple recommendations from our friend. We're gonna go to a couple of thrift shops maybe. We're gonna go to 0 kilometers, because this is where all Malaysian roads are measured from. But also, this is the end of mainland Asia. There's Singapore just over the strait, but Singapore's an island. This is the end, the massive continent of Asia. This is it. This is the furthest. This is the southernmost part of continental Asia. Thank you, person walking in front of me. So that's kind of fun. It's like Key West, but you know, not as tacky. A little tacky, but not as tacky. So I'm here now on the southern tip of Malaysia, and in fact the southern tip of continental Asia. Because right across the water from Johor Bahru is Singapore, you know, which is obviously part of Asia, and there's Indonesia, there's other parts of Asia, but this is it. This is the southern point, as they measure it, of mainland Asia. Now they're reclaiming land out here in the water, so I guess the southern point changes, but anyhow, I think they'll keep it here. This is the point from where all roads in Malaysia start the mileage. Now we're heading up to the glass temple. It has a long name, I'm not going to try to say. It's a Hindu temple, only built maybe 30 years ago. It's made of glass. Should be interesting. The reviews online say they're either very rude, and it's not that great, or they're kind of rude, and it's pretty cool. They charge foreigners 10 ringgits to get in, but then other people were like, well, I'm from Johor, and they kept trying to charge me money anyways, but anyhow, should be a fun experience. Let's go. Might be one of the sketchiest walks we've ever done to a temple. It's a little weird. We just walked through a construction site, following Google Maps exactly, but supposedly that glass temple is right here. Iris is giving a thumbs up. We found it. We're gonna grab back because pretty much the whole way we just went is unlit. So, God, this place is not open. I'll laugh, that'd be kind of funny. It looks like it's open. I don't know how we even get a grab out here. Like, we're not that far away from anything. We're just kind of in a weird spot in the middle of like 2 highways. All right, let's see the temple. This is supposed to be like one of the bigger things to see in Johor Bahru. We're the only people here. And they're conducting like a little prayer right now. So we're gonna wait, I think, to go in. We'll just wait. But it's beautiful looking. The temple is being built by one man, a school teacher. And since it has taken him over 30 years so far, you can see that this is a slow and painstaking process. The temple is beautiful on the inside. We have been to many Hindu temples in our travels, and while this is not the most beautiful, it has to be one of the more special and unique places.
Alright, so I'm going to say, I don't know what the Google reviews are about. They were completely polite and fine. Took the money, no problem. Didn't charge me to take photos, so I gave a donation. You know, there's signs everywhere that say photos $3 per camera, videos are $5 per camera, and I did both. So technically I only gave a 2 ringgit donation, so like 50 cents, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Because they didn't charge me, so I didn't have to get that money. I'm like talking myself out of being a good person. I was a good person. There was a place in the back, and take a picture, it says it's for a tourist ice cream spot. So I thought that was interesting. Now we're trying to get a Grab to go back, to get this behind the construction site, because there's no lights on this walkway, and we don't feel like walking the mile back to the night market, but that's where we're gonna go.
Next time on Have a Heist Day.